Alright, I make some risotto. We're gonna add some onion to it. So dice up a little bit of onion here. I'm gonna keep on chopping it because, gosh darn it, I don't really care for onion that much, but I know it adds flavor, so I'll put up with it. Seems the cat just found the trash can, so that should be fun. Hi, Mr. Kitty. There you go. So that's a gross hand, but got a skillet here. Gonna drop the onions in there. We just want to sweat them. So that means really lightly cook them. 2 tablespoons of butter for the risotto. Got a tablespoon here. I'm just going to use my clarified butter because I got it. 1, 2. Not looking to brown these at all. Just trying to sweat them so they become all translucent and yummy. And I definitely have the heat way too high. So, and let them sit there for just a little bit. Sweat them. Alright, it's been about 3 minutes. I had the heat up too high. You don't want any brown bits, but basically I sweated those onions. I'm going to add the rice. This crap we got from Super Saver says risotto rice, but it's arborio. It's what you want, but this cost like $6. It was totally horrible. But they didn't have another bag of arborio rice, so we just got it. So 2 cups. Kind of reminiscent of rice-a-roni. You put the butter in there and then you incorporate the rice with the butter. And your goal here is to sweat the rice and let it absorb all that oil. If anything turns brown, you know you've gone too far. You want to just like really slowly incorporate the rice with the oil from the butter and let it absorb into there, and the rice will start to look clear eventually. Give a little bit. Here I have 6 cups of chicken broth, which is simmering. Turn that way down, and that 6 cups will eventually make it in here, and we'll see what happens. I'm going to link to the Alton Brown thing, but basically what you do is the starch from this rice is going to make the sauce for the risotto. So you keep on adding different amounts of, you keep on adding the chicken stock, and eventually you get a really nice thick sauce from all this rice. And you can see this rice is totally taking on all that butter. It's really shiny and happy, but I'll keep on doing this for about 4 or 5 more minutes. Alright, this rice has been in that 2 tablespoons clarified butter for a little bit. It's nicely coated. I have 48 ounces, which would be 6 cups of chicken broth, all nice and warm. I'm going to keep it slightly simmering. Pour just enough of it to slightly cover the rice. And keep that chicken broth simmering. Let that rice soak up all that goodness. Teresa's gonna add a little bit of garlic to our stuff now. Just half of it now, half later. Just gonna do 1 clove so it doesn't overpower it. Chicken has a lot of garlic, everything else, so. Alright, we can see already that rice is absorbed with a bunch of the water, and when you take the spatula and pull it, there's any liquid, so we're going to add some more of the chicken broth.
I'm not entering.
Probably add a little bit too much there, but that rice will absorb it, so not too worried about it. And very low simmer, a little less than medium. It's gonna take a while. The rice doesn't cook that fast, so good. Okay, our risotto is about ready. I shaved off 2 ounces of Parmesan cheese and put a little bit of dried, thanks for the extra cheese, some dried parsley and basil. Unfortunately, our basil is not ready yet, but I shaved all the Parmesan cheese with the microplane, so it'll melt right in there. And we've done about 4 or 5 different additions of the chicken broth to this rice, but this rice is just about right. It's got a little bit of wetness to it, so it's gonna add all this. And then we'll microplane the little bit left of garlic in there and mix it all up. Good to go. Let's turn the heat off.
Yeah, okay.
We thought 2 cups would be like normal, but I mean this is way more rice than either one of us could eat as just a meal by itself. So I definitely recommend cutting the recipe down by half. But that's pretty much it. And got the chicken out there cooking. And yummy risotto. Alright, we added some salt and some pepper, which I had not done before. It's good. I've tasted it. It's amazing the sauce that can be made from just the starches from the rice. And then we're gonna put it in a little bowl here.
That's enough.
Yeah, and we made way too much, but from what I can tell from right now, the risotto really kicks butt. It is awesome. It tastes awesome.